This is Science of a Sport. We are Jamaica and we are a bobsled team. In this video, we'll talk about bobsledding, its physics, equipment, and strategies. First of all, what is bobsledding? Bobsledding is a winter sport consisting of an ice course and a sled. With your team of 2 to 4 members, you drove down a course on the sled, trying to complete it as fast as possible. Competing with other teams, your times are calculated and the team with the shortest time wins.
Bobsledding was first invented by the Swiss in the late 1860s, but wasn't an actual sport until the late 19th century when they attached 2 skeleton sleds together and added a steering mechanism, as well as a chassis to protect tourists. 1924 was then the first ever Olympic bobsled race took place at the first Olympic Winter Games in Chamonix, and a 2-man team was added in 1932 at the Lake Placid Games. Then, in 1952, the rule to limit the total weight of the sled and team took place to rebalance the sport as an athletic contest because heavier sleds had an advantage in speed. A female 2-person sled was added in 2002, and the Sochi Games in 2014 allowed an open 4-person team, allowing a mixed gender team.
To increase velocity as much as possible, you need to account for many factors such as air resistance, friction, drag, and mass. What the riders can do to help minimize air resistance is to wear tight clothing to make them more aerodynamic and lighter, and during the race they can also duck their heads so that they do not produce too much drag. The shoes they wear also helps them by increasing friction on the ice so that they have better grip and are able to push harder on the sled instead of slipping. As of the actual sledder, a precise balance of speed, muscle, and weight is required. Although some people might be fast, they may not be strong. Others might be strong, but they may be slow. As it does require a lot of leg muscle, fast and light runners aren't the answer. A basic workout of a bobsledder consists of power cleans, jump squats, box jumps, lunges, and deadlifts.
Bobsledding isn't just sliding on ice to see who is faster. There are rules to this, just like any other sport, and most of them are for safety, since this could go under as an extreme sport. The sledders must have regulation helmets and suits. In a 4-person bobsled, there is 1 driver, 1 braker, and 2 runners that must help push the sled in order for it to gain speed. The shoes they use for better grip also need rules. The spikes cannot be longer than 1 millimeter, no farther apart than 3 millimeters, and no wider than 4 millimeters. They can only push for up to 50 meters before the runners have to get in, or they will be disqualified. When it comes to the actual sled, it must be made of the right materials, and at most 3.8 meters for the 4 crew, or 2.7 meters for the 2-person crew. And the maximum weight, including the people, for a 4-person is 630 kilograms, or 1,390 pounds, and a 2-person is 390 kilograms, or 860 pounds. A 2-woman team is 340 kilograms, or 750 pounds. Tracks also have regulations they must meet, such as at least 1 straight section and 3 other curves without any straights. A modern track is about 1,200 to 1,300 meters long and about 15 curves.
Every person on a bobsled team has a basic understanding of physics and use precise moves. They also use their knowledge to maximize their velocity. Engineers need to create a bobsled that minimizes air resistance by making a smooth and pointy sled. They also must design special blades that decreases friction. The less friction there is, the faster the bobsled can go. This is an example of the forces acting upon the bobsled. There is friction, gravity, air resistance, and natural force. Thanks for watching.
Jamaica, we have a bobsled team.